but the problem is, we
Excuse
get
me,
a
Bante.
temporary. Yes.
Excuse me,
Can you
Bante.
hear me?
Okay, it's very soft.
Oh, okay.
It-
I think it is
Yes,
problem of
yes,
the
Bante. I
internet.
thought it's my computer got problem. It's very, very soft.
it's
Very
soft.
far away.
Yeah.
Far away.
It is far in Sri Lanka.
Very far.
Oh, it's like very far, eh? How about
Yes,
now?
very
Still the same?
And now better.
Still,
Now better. Yeah.
yeah. I think internet connection not so stable. Just now it says that it is stable. How about now? You can hear? Can you hear me?
Yes, Bante. Yes, Bante. Yeah.
Okay.
Louder now. Yeah.
Okay. So
Thank you.
yeah, so far we have studied this Suttamaya Panya, the theoretical background of how to look at the world from a different perspective. So all the suttas in the Samyutta Nikaya, we also read certain stories of the Buddha's time and how the Buddha instruct us to see. So basically, my approach, my kind of orientation, or my preferred approach is seeing the truth through the six sense bases. In other words, the theoretical framework of my most of the when I teach, I choose this world is made from six sense bases. So I rather than other approaches, I like to go through that approach of this world is this world is formed, or this world is originated from the six sense bases. So this is the basic theme, basic underlying theoretical background for our my preferred approach. So you all, I think we have talked even last sutta workshop also, the six sense bases, salayatana, looking the world from the six sense bases. And we have understood last few weeks that mainly this world, we call this world, or we call the samsara, or whatever we experience in this world, we experience from these six senses. We have only six sources of information about the world. There is no any other information, only six kind of information. What is this six information? We see. From seeing, we understand the world. From hearing, we understand the world. From tasting, we understand the world. From smelling, we understand the world. From bodily sensation, we understand the world. And by thinking, we understand the world. So altogether, six. There are six. Out of these six, five sources are primary sources. What is five? Seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and bodily sensation. And sixth sense actually combination of these 5 and this 6th one is the most problematic one. The 6th sense, we call mano, the mind. Mind is the one that we're trying to understand in terms of 6 sense bases. So we need to have full confidence, or we need to have a thorough understanding, or you need to have kind of trust. I think no need to have any trust or any belief. You can be very clear about that. If I experience this world, I experience only from these 6 senses, or basic five sources: seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and bodily sensation. If you don't have seeing, if you are blind, your world is different. If you are blind from the birth, your world is different. Example, if you close your eyes, what you can grasp about this world is limited. Limited means it is very different. If you don't have hearing from the birth, by birth, if you don't have hearing and seeing, both don't have, your world is different. It's not the world that you now experience. And let's say if you don't have the tasting buds and also the smelling one, and let's say if you don't have these bodily sensation, when you touch, if you don't feel it, when you touch your body, if you don't feel it, there are certain sicknesses that it reduces our bodily sensation. So imagine that if you don't have these 5, do you have life? We don't have life. We cannot say even we have life or we don't have life. If we don't have this 5, then we cannot call it. There is no experience. This 5 experience is the one that we getting, and this 5 experience we get one at a time. We don't get all 5 together also. We get, when we see, we don't have all other experience. When we hear, we don't have other experience. When we tasting, we don't have other experience. But this one happen is very fast. It seems like we receive all the 5 experience at once. And using these 5 experience, initially, we receive only, normally we receive only one at one time. Let's say when you either seeing, either hear. Can you hear me? Okay. So normally the very first time we create the world using this seeing and hearing. We create the world using hearing and seeing. Seeing and hearing. Either see something and then after that hear something. And then we make together, we combine these 2 information and create a concept. Create a concept. For example, when we see your mother, at very first, there is no mother. There is no such thing as mother or mama. And then after long repetition, one day you will understand that this seeing, this particular seeing is because your mother saying mama, 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 oh, I think more than 100 times, or maybe more than that, maybe 1,000 times. After saying 1,000 times, many times, the baby start to conceptualize this seeing and sound together is a mama. He don't have other information, just make together, and very first time he make together and make concept, that is that conceptual feeling, that conceptual, the sense is called mind. That is how sixth sense is born. Otherwise, from the when we born into this world, the sixth sense is not developed. We come very pure, very natural way. So this world is not made when we come into this world. This world start to make after we come here, with association of the these five senses. So this we need to understand in order to in order to do our practice. Later we describe it. I tell you one thing. Actually, we have five senses, and we have very important sense called mind. This mind is very useful tools. It's very powerful tool. Let's say, if you buy a computer, it is useful or not? Somebody can answer. Let's say, maybe in 1990s or 80s, first time the scientists invented the computer. It is very useful things. You can see that technology from the computer developed in different ways. The technology, information technology, is advanced in many ways, and it become a computer and become a laptop, and then it become your mobile phone, and the computer system, the calculation in the computer is very fast and very advanced. When you want to calculate something, you don't have to calculate by manually. You just input the information, and the computer will calculate for you and solve the problems for you. All the arithmetic formulas you create, and then it will do the task for you. You don't have to calculate for the engineering work or any the difficult tasks. You can ask the computer to do. You don't have to read so many go to the so many libraries and read all the books to get some information. You just Google, and then you quickly get the answer. And now latest technology, latest information technology advancement is AI. And now even you don't have to say also, even it seems like when you think, you get the answer. Like, now all this algorithm, AI powered algorithm, when you have a phone call with someone, then you get advertisement regarding that in your Facebook or in your in internet. So in using AI, you can just give an instruction, and using all the information in the world, within very few seconds, you get the answer. You can create anything. You can create the image. You can put the information, what your requirement, and then AI create the image. You just put some information. You say that you need the white face or black face or curly hair or long hair or whatever information you put, it create an image. And not only that, you put any required information, that AI will create the whatever you want within very few seconds. How? It used all the information in the world within a second and create using this information. And now there is a fear in the world that actually the AI is very useful tools, right? That now even doctors to diagnose the people's sicknesses is more accurate. Some people say it's more accurate that the using AI, doctors using AI to diagnose the sicknesses, and it is very useful tool for the doctors, engineers, even the Buddhist practitioners. There are now there is the AI software, and it is extremely useful, and it make our work very easy, and it can create anything. It can create almost anything you wish. This artificial intelligence, but now, even though it is very useful, very handy, very efficient, and it's a very good companion for the nowadays. Even your phone actually powered by AI, and your computers, and most of the now even equipment is powered by AI. So you can see that it is a very extremely helpful, something that you must have tool in your life. But now there is a fear in the future. This information, the AI technology, may be overpowered the human. Means that it doesn't listen to the human anymore, because it already given all the information which it can function by itself. And one day, just this is just example I take. This is not, so don't take this seriously. Maybe one day the AI will control you. Actually, in a way that they already controlling you. Those who using the Facebook, you can understand that how the Facebook algorithm is controlling you, your social life, your life, how that the algorithm, Facebook or social media, Facebook, how it can control you. It can influence you so much. So you imagine that if this AI or algorithm totally take control of you, and you become a slave to the AI. It is very dangerous, right? If you become a slave to an AI system, and you just actually you already kind of slave to the social media. I mean, we all the influenced by that. So imagine that it takes the full control of us, and we do everything what AI needs, that system needs, just like a slave, and we don't know about it, and we feel we need it rather than AI need it. We think it is I do something I want to do, but actually I was influenced, or I was controlled by the AI. If this happens, it's going to be a kind of disastrous things, and it can destroy the world also, using ourselves, that we can fight each other because the AI influence controlling us. Why I'm using this example? Our mind is a such system that we developed from the last 40 years, last 50 years, last 60 years, you have developed such system exactly looks like AI. Me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Bante can is just a little bit breaking off. But okay.
Right, I'm talking only one way.
But can hear you.
So our mind is actually start from a very, very little one data, just one input of the data. And it normally start with just one data. What is the our first data? Is mother and me, father and me, the sister and me, brother and me. It's always take information as two. There are always two sides. It cannot take as a one side information. It always take as one, this side and this side. Mother, the moment the mother create, I create here. Moment the father create, I create here. Brother create, I create here. So it's come as a fair. Always information come as a, even the AI system also, computer system, you can see that the information is like one information is 0, one in the another data is 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. So it exactly same in our system also. We take everything as 2, good and bad. Everything as 2. Me and the world, me and the mother, me and the father. You know, it cannot take as 1, but it shows only 1, but it's take only, it's take always as 2. So like this small information we store here around, you know, when you are around 1 year, you have stored so many information until that you can communicate with other people. When you are 5 years old, you have learned 80% of the language and you learn so many things. When you are 12 years old, your personality, you have a kind of how to say, a special shape of your personality. Your information, the way you put the information is, there's a system, there's a one theme of the information, which we call a personality. And when you are 18 years old, you have developed your AI system into very advanced level. And not only that, after 18 years, 20 years, you get so, you solidify, means that you make sure the same information again and again and again. Actually, it's again, it come as another information, and it rectify and verify the information again and again and again and again, and it make a very solid base. When you are 30, your information start to be solid. When you are 40, it is very solid. When you are 50, it is extremely solid. And when you are 60, 70, it is very, very solid way it's stored. And this AI system now controlling you. This is what we call this mind. This mind, the sixth sense, this mind was not here before. And we are the one who create this information, you know, putting information 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. And now it become a very, very perfect AI system. Now until it can fully control you. And you know, fortunately that so-called outside the AI system not yet control human. But this AI system, the mind, is already control you. This mind is the one that is problem. This mind is a good tool, but rather than you using the mind now using you. That is why this suffering. That is why this all the problems. That is why I cannot control my mind. That is why when I want peace, I cannot have peace. When I want to meditate, I cannot meditate. When I want a peace, I cannot have peace. When I want happiness, I cannot have happiness. Because this mind is overpowered you. Now, instead of what the Buddha taught us actually, understand this mind, understand this AI system, and take fully control of your mind. This world is built in the mind, and this world is dragged away with the mind. And if someone can control this mind, if someone can take fully under control this mind, he is considered a person who enlightened. So probably you might ask, in that case, when we are born, whether we are enlightened, actually we are almost like enlightened when we are born. That is why the children, the kids are so pure. And they are like arahant. Rather than, if you take you and the kids, actually kids are more pure, more virtuous, and more holy than you. But the problem is the child have underlying ignorance. So he can be deceived anytime. So that is how the mother deceived him. Father deceived him, society deceived him, and the whole world is deceived him and made him into this world. But now, if we go back to the child states, if we go back to the child mind again, that pure mind again, now we go back because we go making one round. So we go back now with understanding. So if you go back again, nobody can ever deceive you again. And that's mean you are enlightened. So actually, you may have heard about two words in Buddhism. We call one is anusotagami, another one is patisotagami. Anusotagami means going according to the stream, going according to the stream of the world. And patisotagami means going against. Actually, patisota means going is reversing. Reversely go back to the where we come from, origin point. Patisotagami. If you have heard about the story, when the Buddha, just before he become enlightened, he put one bowl, his bowl he put into the water, into the river, the Ganges or Neranjana river, and then this bowl, instead of going down, it's going up. It means he go upstream. He doesn't float according to the world. He go upstream. He go back to the origin of the stream and found out what is the original is there. So you must be ready to go back to the origin. You must be ready to go back to the child states. But it doesn't mean that you have to be like a child, but you have to go back to the child's mind again. When you are born, then only you can realize the truth of this world. Before this AI system is developed, you have to go back before this AI system is developed. Now AI system is well developed and it gives you every information about this world. Actually, you are now controlled by this AI system. AI means your mind. Mind means the collection of information. Mind is collection of information. And that information is not the primary information, is a secondary information always. Because he create, when he see the seeing information, when we see something, it cannot create anything. When we hear, and then he combine together. Actually, when we hear, we cannot see. So he always remember one thing, and when he heard the sound, he combined. Every time he heard, he cannot see it. That means he creates something not really existing one. He creates something only conceptually. So these information we need to understand in order to go to this sutta. I think if you could remember these things, very important, and with this understanding, let us go to the sutta. What is the time now in Malaysia? I'm confused now with the Sri Lankan time.
Bante is 8:45.
8:45. We start 8 o'clock, right?
8 o'clock,
And
yeah.
we have another 44 minutes, right?
We stop at 9:30, so there's
Yeah.
45 minutes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
I start reading, Bante?
Yeah. Wait. I was thinking, no need to read whole sutta, because the first part of the sutta is a story. I think we don't need a lot of story. We already know a lot of story.
Yeah.
Okay. Sister, you can start from here.
In that case, okay. Okay. In that case, Bāhiya, you should train like this. In the seen will be merely the seen. In the heard will be merely the heard. In the thought will be merely the thought. In the known will be merely the known. That's how you should train. When you have trained in this way, you won't be by that. When you are not by that, you won't be in that. When you are not in that, you won't be in this world or the world beyond or between the two. Just this is the end of suffering.
Okay. This is the method. This is how we should train. You should train. This is one of the kamatahan, or meditation object, or way of seeing, or way of vipassana Buddha taught to monk called Bāhiya. So this is the one that we're going to examine. Here, actually here there is something wrong, this translation again. it says that in Pali word says, ditte ditta mattang, in the seen will be merely seen. Sute sutta mattang, in the heard will be merely heard. Mute mutta mattam. This is wrong. The thought, this is not the thought actually. It should be, mutta means like, I told you that we have 6 senses, seeing, hearing. The first 2 is seeing and hearing. And tasting, smelling, and physical sensation. Buddha put all these 3 into one. Call a kind of feeling. Feeling is not that, I feel sad. It's not that kind of feeling. Feeling is a kind of physical sensation. Here, feeling means, when I am referring to the feeling, is feel about physical sensation. Even when you are tasting, actually, there is some kind of feeling. When you are smelling also, it's kind of feeling. And when you are somebody touch you, it's kind of feeling. It's something like body contact, bodily contact. Is there any alternative words, better words for this bodily feeling? Sensation? It can be. Can we say sensation?
A physical sensation.
Yeah, sensation. Yeah, we just take sensation.
Okay.
Yeah, physical sensation. And the last one is, in the known will be merely the known. Actually, here referring to the thinking. Thinking means when we know something, when we recognize something, vinyate vinyata mattam. When we recognize something, it's just a recognition. So I am going to make it very simple for you. I told you, you have hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, bodily sensation, and thinking. So now we know that this thinking is the problematic. Problematic means that this is the one that create the world using these 5. So this one I now temporarily keep by the side. This mind or thinking, I keep thinking by the side. Now what is we have? 5. Seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and bodily sensation. So now, according to this sutta, I make it again into 3. 3 means bodily sensation, tasting, and smelling, all put together as a physical feeling, kind of sensation. Sensation. I put just sensation. For example, now you feel your body touching your chair or your cushion, right? Or when you touch your hand, you feel kind of sensation, right? Okay, I am referring to that sensation. Or maybe maybe you can feel. Maybe you can feel your sensation inside the body also. Maybe when you are breathing, you can feel the air going inside, or even you can feel some sensation here. Any kind of movement, actually, any kind of physical movement, you feel it as a sensation. I am referring to when I say sensation, I am referring to that. When you have stomach pain, when you have stomach pain, it's also sensation, physical sensation. So it means inside pain and outside, inside sensation and outside sensation. I'm referring to the all kind of physically sensation. So we have only now 3. You can understand that seeing is different, right? Hearing is different and physical sensation is different. Actually, most of the time, not most, I think 99% of the time, we experience these 3. Our life is these 3. Either seeing, either hearing, either physical sensation. So I make it very simple. And if we think this is also kind of jargon or kind of a very religious or spiritual words, you tell me. We need to make it as simple as we can. So, seeing. When we see, we can understand. Seeing is different from hearing. Let's say you close your eyes and you when you hear my sound, it's one kind of experience. And when you again open your eyes, it's a different kind of experience. And when you feel your body, it's a different kind of experience. So identify these 3 experience. 3 experience. These 3 experience. So now we going to have a experiment, kind of scientific research with these 3 experiences. But again, I tell you, if you think, I think it is true that these 3 also is too much for us. You can choose one, which you can always make experiment. Which one is more obvious in your life? Seeing, hearing, or feeling? Can you talk? Somebody, you all can talk now?
Monday, I think it's feeling for me.
From next week? Feeling?
Yeah.
You think again? Which one is more obvious? Which one is more obvious experience in your life? More prominent experience of your life?
For me, is seeing.
Seeing.
Yeah, for me, it's also seeing.
Seeing, right?
Mm.
Hmm. Okay. You can choose either seeing, hearing, or feeling. Sensation, eh? Sensation. When I say sensation, you know what is that? Yes. Okay. We take the seeing. How to do experiment with seeing? The seeing is actually very, very prominent experience in our life, because we open our eyes, I think almost 18 hours, right? 18 or maybe 16 hours, we open our eyes. Only when we are sleeping, we close our eyes, right? Only sleeping time. Let's say you sleep 8 hours, 16 hours, the 2/3 of your life, you experiencing this seeing. This is the most prominent experience in our life. And this is the very prominent experience that our mind is feeded. That AI system is feeded. You see, you look at here, you look at around you, you can see that you feel that you are existing here in a particular place with the seeing. I can see my body, I can see the around, I can see the space, in between. I can recognize I'm in the home or I'm the temple or whatever. See. And the next one is hearing. Hearing is we hear the bird sound, we hear the other people sound, I hear my sound, I hear the wind blowing, So most of the time, it's as same as seeing. Hearing also go together. Actually, when we are, when we experience someone in our life, when we meet someone, it's seeing and hearing, seeing and hearing. We hardly touch each other, hardly smell or taste. So we mostly seeing and hearing. You go to temple, seeing and hearing. You go to Pasamalam, you go to the supermarket, most of our experience seeing and hearing. And the once a while we also have as a physical sensation. Somebody hit you, somebody, maybe you feel your some kind of your pain. Maybe when you're walking, you feel your food. And when the wind blowing, you feel. These three are most prominent, but I say that hearing and seeing is more, the most used senses, and these two experiences are the one create the world. You all agree with me? So now what we are going to do here, because the mind is the problematic mind, or we call AI system, or you can call it as a Mara, or you can call it as a samsara. Whatever it create using these two, these three senses. But this is here, there is some magical things happen. The mind create something using the eyes, but I never give such information. It's just like, there are three CCTV camera, and inside there is a one operator. He never seen outside world. But using these three camera, he make a story, what happened today outside. And he, based on that story, he believed that what was happening outside is this. But he never seen outside. But if you go and ask from the camera, Did you see a human today? Did you see a woman today? Did you see a man today? It says it doesn't see anything. The camera doesn't see any human. The camera just capturing only. It never separate anything. The camera never recognize anything particular. It just recording only. But this script writer, he write this cameras capture a human, and this writer says this camera is the one that seen that man or woman. But when we ask from the woman or that camera, the camera says he never see anything. Like that, there is a mysterious thing happen here. What I want to say is, when you see this one, everybody look at this one. Did you notice that someone is talking a cup, the mouse, cup, mouse. Did you notice that your mind is talking? Your mind is recognizing. Recognizing means he has to talk, right? He has to say a cup, mouse, cup. Now you look at around you. Look at around you. Just now you look at around you. When you look around, your mind is very subtle way talking. It recognizing a chair, table, wall, doors. It's not verbalized from your mouth, but someone is inside always talking. So now I am asking 3 steps or maybe 2 steps like this. You know, when you are seeing, pay your full attention to what you are seeing. And obviously you can recognize with a label. You know, when you see the chair, you label it as a chair. And when you see the wall, you label it as a wall. Like that, you stay fully with what you see. You stay fully with what you see. So initially, you can understand that your mind is recognizing it. And your mind will say also, okay, you already recognize it. You look something else. Then you look the wall. Okay, then mind recognize it as a wall. And then it also want to recognize the pattern of the wall. And it says that that pattern is like this, like this, like this, like this. So recognize this. When you seeing, your mind uninvitedly come and accompany with you and explain and describe and judge you, make the judgment and tell all the stories. So first you need to recognize this process. how this mind uninvitedly come and tell you, oh, he not allowing you to see. It come and describe you like an interpreter. He want to be intervene every experience, every seeing, and he want to come and before you see it want to come and say, ah, this is your mother, this is a wall, this is chair. But we haven't invited him. And not only that, he come and make some more story. This chair is something like that chair, and if you buy like this chair would be better. You know, there are so many stories he tell. He uninvited. And this is the what the problematic, that it not allowing, that is how it controlling you. It not allowing you to see the things as it is. He come and interpret you. He come and tell you the judgments. He come and tell you this is good and bad. He come and tell you this is this and this, and it create all the stories. So it not allowing you to seeing as it is. So first, you recognize this one. Recognize with your own self. I think you I think most of you already know this one. So I mean, if there is anyone here, those who don't know about this mechanism, when you see how your mind and come and interpret and recognize things, and not only that, it says that there are many stories. He says that the chair is outside and you are here and you see it from these eyes and all these things, which is all are not true. If you just obey with your mind, thinking this mind is me, oh, this me is this mind, oh, this mind is me, or I am in the mind, or the mind is in me. If you caught up with that, you thinking that you are the one who thinking. Actually, you are not the one who thinking. So these uninvited guests come and spoil this seeing, the pure seeing, just like a baby seeing. When the baby seeing, the mind not come, because mind is not there. The baby seeing, it is as purest form. He see the beautiful things in this world. The baby seeing the full picture, full colors of what he's seeing. That is why every time the baby is he's so happy, he's delighted. Seeing everything, he's delighted. But when we see, we are not so delighted. We are not so, you know, our joy is not there. Just like a child. Child can delighted. He can, he can, he feel so joy seeing everything. But we not delighted like that. Because mind and come and tell, this is that. Don't look at more anymore. You already know about it. But I'm saying this is the practice. First, you recognize this when you see. So this one, again, okay, what Bhante said is this. So I recognize it then, and then forget about it. And then just is also a trick by the mind, because mind doesn't want you to see the truth. If mind see the truth, he now become a master. He become a slave. After that, he just become another tool. Only the tool, you know, we use tool, but he cannot control anymore. So he quickly tell, okay, you see it, you understand that one, and you forget about it, and you follow with me. That's what your mind says. So when you see, you keep seeing, and you understand how he come and talk, how he come and by the side of you and interpret for you. He tell you everything what to do, and whether you like or not like. Actually, he says that I like this one and I don't like this one. Actually, it is not you, it is the mind. It says this is like that, this is like, it says so many stories, and it is not you, it's the mind. So recognize this one and you keep looking, keep looking. It's asking you to see something else, because it says you already seen this one, you already recognize this one. After recognizing, what else you see? And when you, while you are seeing, it grab your attention and bring to somewhere in the past or somewhere in the future, somewhere he asking you to think something else. Think about the Dhamma, think about the Bhante, think about the session, think about the other teaching, think about the coffee, think about the tea, think about the rice. So many things. It's suggesting you to think. You are watching that, but it grab your attention and put somewhere else, not allowing you to see. You can see that when you are thinking, you cannot see. The seeing is disappear already. So this is observation. I can explain about this process, but it is not important. You have to see, you have to experience how I was deceived by my mind all the time, how this mind is doing tricks with me. And you keep looking what you are looking, what you are seeing, and what you keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. And it initially it recognize or name with labels. It's okay. When you are keep and looking, keep looking, looking and looking, mind cannot do this one anymore. He is stop his talking. He stopped his talking. And the very first time you see the world as it is, without mind, and you keep watching just like a child, and you will experience the world like
Bante's connection is bad, I think. Sister Uy, Sister
Yes,
Uy, can
Sister Kao.
you help Bante?
Yeah, I'm checking with him.
Okay, thank you.
hello, can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Bante. lost you.
Because my laptop,
The line, the line connection is
yeah,
wrong. Yeah, we can hear you. Mante? Bante, we cannot hear you now.
can you see me?
Yes, Bante, we can see you and hear you now.
Okay, my laptop battery was dead actually. I
Oh, okay.
since this this evening, this afternoon, I went to the one of the monk's funeral, so I
Ah,
couldn't prepare the things, so my battery was not full.
no problem. Yeah. Thank you, Bante. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I think you have heard what I talk what I talked last. Did you remember what did I tell last?
You were just saying we don't let our mind deceive us. Yeah, because when we see and then we
Okay.
the mind keep telling us stories. Yeah. Okay.
Mm. Mm. Okay, it telling stories, it telling the judgment, it also recognizing on behalf of you. It naming, it labeling, uh, and judgment, and it creates stories. It label first, and it says it make judgment whether you like it or not like, and then it creates stories, and it's suggesting you to do some more about it. So ignoring all these suggestions, ignoring all these labels, ignoring all these judgments, you keep looking. Ignoring means he's suggesting you something. The mind say, name it, and the judgment and all this. You just ignore it. You just ignore it. I don't need all this information. I just look at this. Seems like no importance. There is nothing you get here, and there is no any financial benefit of this. There is no any kind of benefit here. It seems like that. But this is the way you can see the ultimate truth. So here you have to give up all the information your mind have, because now your mind, you think that your mind is you, so that it seems like you have to give up all your information. Means that you have to give up, or you have to let go your world, because your world is your information, the mind information. So when I say, when I say you, there are two versions of you. One is mind version of you, and another one is your original you. So your mind, you recognize your mind as you. So when the mind is talking, the information is stored in the mind, is you thinking that it is very important and is very true. But that information is not the truth, not the ultimate truth. That is a conventional, purposely make conceptual and relative truth, and it is not the truth. So now I am here to see the truth, the ultimate truth. Uh, what is actually the world is, what is actually as it is. So you have to let go your information, your judgment, your stories related to that what you see. So it seems like you are let go of your whole world. You letting go of yourself, and you letting go of your past. You are letting go of your future. So this is not an easy things to do, because of our attachment to our world, our attachment to the conceptual person the mind create. The conceptual person mind create. Actually, there is no such person existing, but mind create such person with all this experience of the past. And you have to give up, you have to let go all that information as not relevant information. And I am seeing here what is the, what we call the ultimate truth, the naked truth, what is actually it is. So all these interpretation, suggestion, judgment, stories, I have to let go, because your mind come as you. Your mind come as you and says, this is, that is your enemy, that is your beloved daughter, son, all these things. It seems like it says the old stories. That is you, that is your husband, is your wife, or this is something I like, this is something I don't like, this is this and that. Just ignore all this. So this is like actually you letting go of whole your life. So you must be ready to let go your life, let go your world. When you let go your world, it seems like almost like death. You you must be ready to conceptually die. You must be ready to let go the conceptual self, conceptual world, conceptual me, conceptual everything. It seems like almost like death. So you must be courage enough, you must be brave enough to ignore that mind and keep looking. Keep looking. And initially it's labeling, giving stories and all these things. And you keep looking, and then it stop the stories, but it still keep labeling. And also in the between it gives all the other kind of troubles, but it's okay, just ignore and just let it go, I don't care, I don't want to entertain. Just let it be, let it go. I just keep looking, the fully attention here, focusing here. And then it slowly stop the labeling also. And then you will see the pure seeing. When you stay with the pure seeing, you will see the truth. And same goes to hearing. If you are not opening your eyes, if you close your eyes, then you can pay attention to the same way to your hearing. Hearing also again come, the mind come and say, this hearing is that. That is cat sound, this is dog sound, this is the vehicle sound, this is mother's sound, this is father's voice, like that. And just treat the same way. Just let go all these comments, all this labeling, all these the stories, and stay with the pure sound. And the same goes with your physical sensation. Physical sensation. Stay with that. Stay deeply with that. But having, just now we talk about three things, but I suggesting you choose one. Choose one. Either eye, either seeing, or either hearing, either physical sensation. Choose one which you can always easily can be practiced. Because this is not the normal meditation like doing close eyes like this in one place. This one you can do everywhere. Actually this should be done in everywhere. Otherwise this is become like a so-called rites and rituals. This you can do everywhere, anywhere. And this is the specific practice. And if you really want to see the truth, if you really want to end the suffering, if you really want to end of the samsara, if you really want to see the truth, you need to stay in the present all the time. Stay in the present all the time. When you are cooking, just totally focus to your cooking. When you are typing something, just totally focus to the typing. And also, if your mind say all these stories and labeling and all these things, you know that this mind is come in uninvited and interpret on behalf of me and giving stories on behalf of me. So I know this mind is the one that create me suffering all the while. And this mind is the one that bring me this the life to life to life to life, giving me the suffering entire samsara. So I'm not entertaining with all this mind. You, when you do anything, you totally focus into that what you are doing. When you are walking, you are walking. When you're sitting, you are sitting. When no, because every time your eyes is open, your hearing is there, so you can quickly stay with your seeing and hearing or physical sensation. Or if you don't have that particular time to do without labeling, you just do whatever you do 100%, whatever it is. You do it 100%. Whenever you have chance, you see, stay with the seeing. Actually, you can do this one even in the other place also. You know, when you are walking in the garden, when you are jogging or anything, also, you can you can your eyes is open. You can see the world without labeling, without judgment, without stories. You know, just seeing. This is what Buddha says to Venerable Bāhiya. In the seeing, it is just a seeing. There is no story. In the seeing, there is no Buddha statue. There is in the seeing, there is no chair. In the seeing, there is no sky or earth. In the seeing, there is no anything. It's just a seeing only. There is no any other thing. The thing come with the mind. Understand this one. Buddha says you have to train. When you see, you have to see the seeing. When you are hearing, it is just a hearing only. You have to train in that way. When you have physical sensation, it's just a sensation. So that is the kamatahan, that is the object of meditation, so-called object of meditation. You can understand that this is not just normal traditional kind of meditation. Actually, this is the very pure kind of vipassana meditation. So do this one as a practice. I think this practice enough. You know, you have three options. You can choose, and this is a direct way. This is a very shortest way, the direct way to see the truth. And you know that this Buddha, this instruction given to the one monk who was very hurried. He was Buddha, he asked 3 times, but Buddha was on arms round. He did. You can read the sutta later. Buddha refused to teach Dhamma because he's on arms round. But he was so hurried. He says, "What happened after some time? Maybe the Buddha die, or maybe I die. You know, something can happen to my life. Something can happen to your life, the Buddha's life. So please tell me it now. Please tell me it now." So he, after pleading 3 times, Buddha give very shortest way, actually Buddha see something. After Buddha teach this one, immediately he understood, and immediately after understood, he died. After a bull, one of the new the bull or cow who gave a birth to a small, small cow, and that bull, knocked him to the death immediately. So maybe Buddha seen this. So he didn't have a lot of time. So Buddha has to give direct one, something very quickly. Can be understood the whole truth. So this is a direct way. It is a very shortest way, and this is very practical and the truth. Actually, when you see the truth, when I saw big book of truth, it's nothing, and that is the truth of everything. That is very simple, and it is too simple until we. I think if you practice sometime, depending on your effort, depending on your saddha, and depending on your mindfulness, awareness. Weeks, within 2 weeks, within 1 month or 3 months, it depends on the time is depend on how much you dedicate to this practice, how much you have faith on this practice this one repeatedly with aware, with the actually this is awareness, this is a mindfulness practice. So you need to make effort, you need to believe this one, you need the faith on this one, and if you feel this is the way, this is the path, if you feel this one and forget everything else and practice this one, and you will experience. Yeah, this is the Bāhiyasutta. This is what the Buddha instructed to Venerable Bāhiya, how he should train, how he should see the world. Actually, the train means how he should see the world, how he should experience the world as it is. In that way, we can see the truth as it is. In that way, we can be enlightened. So this is the Bāhiyasutta, and this is the practice. I think we don't need any other practice in terms of vipassana. You this is as take as a general guide, and then in the coming session, you practice this one. I think we already have enough knowledge. We have enough theoretical knowledge. I have seen some people, you know, storing so much information, but which is not need. 7 years old child become enlightened without knowing all this thing. This monk just hear this one and he enlightened. So we don't need a lot of knowledge. What we need is direct knowledge, direct experience. So this is the way to have a direct experience. So practice it, practice and practice. And when you really do the practice, you will experience the problem, and you will come with the real question or your experience, maybe if you really do your practice, you can be able to explain to the others also to inspire. So next week onwards, I think this is like more to like question and answers. No need any more theoretical knowledge. Discuss more areas we discuss, but that is based on the people experience and how they do the practice. If you don't do the practice, if you really don't do the practice, if you just get the knowledge, I think this is not the good place to be in the future. And so in the future, we will discuss more practical aspect of our direct seeing. Yeah, this is I want to remind you, and do the practice and have a confidence. And you are here not for any other things. You are here. You born as a human being, not for any other purpose, just to enlighten. The universe, this nature given you the chance as human being, when the Buddha's teaching is here and all your five senses are working and all the conditions are here, you are given this a rare chance to enlighten. To enlighten. Nothing else. You born to enlighten. You born in this time period of history just to enlighten. You miss the chance, maybe the previous Buddha's time. But now you are given a chance again. And if you miss this chance, not you will not be given again. Maybe after long time. So you are born here not for any other purpose, no any other meaning in your life. Your whole meaning is to enlighten and live happily ever after, with peace ever after, the permanent happiness, everlasting happiness. So practice it, and let's to help each other to help one another and see how to end all this suffering. And if you have a question, you still have time, we can.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu,
Discuss some
Bhante.
question.
Sadhu, yeah. Brothers and
Thank
sisters,
you.
yeah, you have any question that you would like to ask Bhante? You can unmute yourself. If not, because now it's already 9:41, Bhante.
9? What's the time? 9?
No, it's 9:41. If
Okay.
if
Yeah.
if no question, shall we end the session today?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Can.
yeah. Thank you, Bhante. This Bāhiyasutta, I have heard about it, read about it, but really thank Bhante for all the explanation. You made the sutta so clearly, and for the practice, I think it's more important how to practice it. Like Bhante say, put it into our experiential practice. We can have faith in it, diligent in doing it, practice it, and mindful in what we see, what we hear. Any uninvited guests, let them go. Uninvited.
Yeah.
We don't hear it. We don't hear them. Just let them go. Ignore them. Yeah. With this practice, I think it will help us. If not enlightened, at least we are near to it. Right, Bhante? Yeah. If
No any other compromise, just enlightenment. No
Yeah.
any other, no any other way. There's
Yeah.
only the enlightenment is the only purpose. There's no any other
No,
compromise. No compromise.
it's already on fire. No compromise.
Yes. That's true. That's the correct way. Yeah.
It's already on fire, so we need to
Mhm.
put off the fire so that we can
Yeah.
have this ultimate happiness, yeah, to be
Mm.
free from all this, yeah. So with all this tonight, we actually take our precept, observe precept, take refuge in the triple gem and also listen to the Dharma, very important Dharma this tonight. With all these merits, right? Let us invite Bante to lead us in the sharing of merits. Bante.
Yeah, okay. Sharing this merits to all the devas, all the departed relatives and other sentient beings. Akasattha ca bhummatta devanaga mahidika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu lokasasanang chirang rakkantu desanang chirang rakkantu mang parang idang me ñātinang hotu sukita hontu ñātayo idang me ñātinang hotu sukita hontu ñātayo idang me ñātinang hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Make aspiration. Imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya idang me punyang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu idam me punyang nibbanassa paccayo hotu.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante, for all your efforts and more your compassion for us also to be enlightened, to be free from all this suffering. Brothers and sisters, let us diligently practice. And Bante, from next week onwards, we shall share our experience and any questions that we have. Then we can ask Bante for clarification and help in our practice. Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay, sadhu,
Bante.
sadhu. Good night.
Thank you. Good
Yeah.
night.
Thank you,
Thank you, Sister
Bante.
Kau.
Thank you,
Stay.
Bante.
Bye-bye.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night, all brothers and sisters.
Bye.
Thank you,
Take
Bante.
care. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Bante. Good night,
Thank
brothers
you.
brothers and sisters.
Bante, may I have a word with you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's regarding I'm not too sure whether you have received my message on the invitation.
I received. I supposed to reply you. I
Never
couldn't.
mind. I just want to ensure that you have received the invitation. Yeah. Okay, you think about it and then you can
No, I was thinking whether I will be in Malaysia that time or come back to Sri Lanka. So I haven't planned actually that time. So based on that, if I in Malaysia, definitely I will be attending. If not, then I cannot
okay.
attend. If
Understand.
if I in Malaysia, definitely I'll come. I will let you know. I think near future I can schedule my trips so that I will inform you.
Okay, thank you, Bante. No problem. Hurry yet. Yeah. Thank you. Good night, Bante.
Bante, when Bante will coming back to Malaysia?
Okay, good.
Yeah, Bante.
I come back on 24th July, 24th October.
24th.
24th October.
Okay.
October, not August.
No.
Not August, October.
After
Vasa is until October.
Yeah, after Katina.
So we'll be coming back during Katina lah.
Yeah, the SJBA Katina is 26, right? So I'm coming 24th.
Okay.
24th August is our Patidana.
24th August. So ask Sayadaw to invite monks lah. If not, you let me know. I will help you to invite the monks for the Patidana.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bante.
Okay.
Thank you, Sister Uy. Thank you, Sister Uy, for setting this Zoom. Thank you, Sister. Get you.
Thank you.
Bye. Good night.
Good
All
night.
right, bye-bye.
Good night. Thank you.